So this isn't going to be your most fuel-efficient truck. You know, I wonder what my average... Shut up. I said shut up. If you don't shut up, I'm going to take this camera off and then beat you to death. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Omisted PC Building Simulator. Well, this is obviously not PC Building Simulator. This is American Truck Simulator. I gotta move over to this lane. Oh, okay. Need to move over here. As this Jeep just... Ooh, you almost just got hit by slamming on your brakes. You're an idiot. Already starting off the day strong. Although I woke up at 2 p.m., so I stayed up a little too late. Probably should have recorded the video when I was bone tired. That would have been great. Wait, what? Okay, RPMs. Right there, I was kind of shifting without even thinking. Oh wait, I need to go over here. Well, crap. We're picking up this big thing. 118,000 pounds. I've hauled heavier. I've hauled about 160 before. I hope once we get out on the highway that my issues will be fixed with, nope, wrong button. And I just crashed. Anyway, so I hope once we get onto the highway my game won't lag like crazy. Because right now I'm getting about 40 FPS. It's kind of annoying. And apparently I can't turn that little display off right there. That's annoying. Okay, because I don't like to look at that because it's just more realistic to not have that on. Maybe we need to pull it forwards a little. Get it lined up a bit better. Move it back this way. There we go, that was perfect. Now we have the task of getting out of here. Right before this, I hauled a 90,000 pound scraper for about 600 miles. But that's because I really had nothing to do at night, except talk to some friends and stuff. That's really it. So I was looking, and my average views for, you know, every day is around 38.75. Now, if you just look at my newer videos, you might not really think that, but my older videos keep getting views for some reason. Well, this is a traffic jam, if I've ever seen one. What we're gonna have to do is stick our nose out in traffic, and I don't like to do that. Okay, please just turn off that little display. It's so annoying. And now as releasing the clutch out, I'm not doing a very smooth operation of the clutch for some reason. Like my foot isn't being very smooth for some reason. As I say, for some reason. Crap. Well, maybe I can get out before this truck does. Please be able to go in front. Okay. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Might have just heard something fall on the floor. Don't mind that. Thank you, trucker. You're actually quite nice. Nope, wrong button. American Truck Simulator episode, whatever the hell. In traffic for 24 hours. Hour 25. If we're gonna stop being an idiot, I would very gladly appreciate that. Although I'm the one kind of being a dick here. Holy crap. Shut up. I said shut up. If you don't shut up, I'm gonna take this camera off and then beat you to death. I feel better after beating them to death. I know, weird thing to say. First time you're gonna hear that playing American Truck Simulator. Oh, turn off. Now we can go into 5th gear. And then pretty much, well, speed limit's 45, okay. we're gonna get up to 45 then, and then cruise. 6 low. And sometimes you might be able to tell if I'm floating gears. If you don't know, floating gears is when you don't use the clutch and match the RPMs up perfectly so that it just goes in the gear without having to use the clutch. I bet some people never even thought that that was a thing, going in the gear without the clutch. Also, well, some people think, an 18-speed manual transmission, how the hell do you shift that? Nope, don't run it. I almost just ran that red light. Well, I pretty much did. I want to try to make that clutch operation as smooth as possible whenever I do use the clutch. So now we're going to go in the 5th, so we got to click the button to be ready. With 5th, you got to have those RPMs a lot closer than any other gear. Okay, this guy's going slow, and I need to turn up here. Okay. Are we going to be racing here? Well, you can go first. God. Grinding everything. We're only going 109 miles, and we're spending almost half the video just in the city. Okay, first. Using clutch for the first 3 gears. 3rd, I don't really need to use it for... Okay, I'm going to try to shift not by looking. Oh, that... If I don't look at the RPM gauge, I shift better. Wow. Wow. If I don't look at the RPM gauge, I shift better. I guess because I'm not stressing out about it shifting or something. Only 55. Hopefully the speed limit's increased. Gets increased. Already in 7th gear, going about 55. The thing I noticed about this transmission is that there's, if I'm cruising at about 8, speeding violation, okay. Didn't even realize I was speeding. Anyway, so if you're just cruising at about like 70 or 75, and you put it in 8 high, the RPMs aren't exactly that low. They're about like sort of that low. Going out of this lane. That's the first time I've gotten a speeding offense in like forever. Now that I think about it, when was the last time I got a speeding offense? Okay. Floating gears now. Okay, that was crap. Come on, people, just get up to speed. It's just really nice to play this game and just relax. The thing about this game is that it's hard to just tell people about why you like this game so much. But once you play it, you really just feel like you like it. If you like trucks and you like cars, you'll like this game. And you don't have to have like my $500 wheel setup. And keep in mind, you don't have to have, if you want a wheel setup, you don't have to go $500. Or if you have the money, you can go for an even better setup than mine. Okay, come on, you can climb this hill. I have a lot of horsepower and a lot of torque. Just go up this hill. Not as much horsepower as a Hellcat, but 10 times more torque than a Hellcat. I used half a tank of fuel, and keep in mind, on a truck like this, a half a tank of fuel is a ton. So, I used a half a tank of fuel hauling a 90,000 pound trailer for about 600 miles. So I shouldn't even use nearly a quarter of a tank doing this. And I should probably get out of the fast lane too, because I'm a truck and it's kind of illegal to be in the fast lane when you're a truck like this. Well, speed limit 65 at least. At least not 55. No, I don't like California because their speed limits are way too low for trucks anyway. But I think it's the same way with Ohio. Trucks have to be at 55. Apparently truckers don't exactly like to go through Ohio and California as much because of that reason. What does this say? 65 still? Good. Yeah, like you can see here, cruising at about 65 and 8 low. We're at about 1700 RPM. And then if I go in high, I'm still at 1500. So this isn't going to be your most fuel efficient truck. You know, I wonder what my average... That says it all. Right now, cruising at about 60, I'm getting around 3-ish. But keep in mind, it's a very flat highway. If I have to go up like a hill or something, I have to floor it. And possibly I have to shift down. Which then you get 2.1 mpg. What the? No? I clicked the button. I clicked the correct button. I did not misclick that time. Ah, see what I'm saying? Up a hill. Oh, I had the downshift. Now we're going down a hill, so gonna have the upshift. Oh god, yeah, I saw that happening. Oh, sorry, truck that I just rammed into. Let's try and keep our speed up, because I don't want this video to be like 15 hours long. Oh wait, we only have 23 miles left. Okay, that's fine. I want to pass this truck, but I also don't want to make everyone in the fast lane mad. I recommend Thrustmaster wheels over Logitech wheels. This T300 RS is so much better than a G27. A G27 feels pretty much the exact same as a G29. The only thing that changed was really like sort of the looks of it. One thing I don't like about the Thrustmaster T300 RS GT Edition racing wheel is it's not leather wrapped. It's well, I know Thrustmaster sells a leather wrapped version of it, which is just like it, but you know. See, because if you don't know how Thrustmaster wheels work, is you can pop the whole like wheel rim off. It's a bit high on the RPMs there. So we're in Gallop now. No one's coming out when I'm going back. Okay, good. Yeah, well, during this trip I used around a quarter of a tank. Do keep in mind, I wasn't on the highway the whole trip. I was in a lot of traffic. Telling me to get off the highway here? Okay, then. God, had to take that wide. Why couldn't I just... Doesn't seem like the most efficient route to go this way. That's GPS for you. 35 with the speed limit. So let's back off a little. And a stoplight. Placed very, very conveniently. A lot of my friends say that sometimes they can't tell when I'm being sarcastic and when I'm just normally talking. Whereas when they see me in real life, they know because of my facial expression. But when they just hear me, they don't know. But it depends on like what I'm saying. Sometimes I'll emphasize that I'm trying to act like I'm not being sarcastic. And then that makes it seem even more sarcastic. You didn't see any of that, right? Okay. Just making sure. This was a pretty quick video, but I just needed to make a video so that I could put it out on YouTube and have another video instead of just another car mechanic simulator video. Okay, good. This guy's turning, but I'm turning too, so you're gonna have to wait for me. Okay, pull over there because I don't want to crash into him. This way too. Oh, what? That was super jank. If I've ever seen jank, that was jank. Although I've seen a lot worse, so. Surprised I got that float. Honestly, slow throttle response makes it, well, slow speed from RPM actually makes it easier to float gears. Because I noticed, like, when I'm playing BeamNG, I can't really shift without using the clutch, as, like, it's impossible. Which, actually, it is possible to do. you didn't know. So hopefully you liked this episode, and goodbye.
Bye.